Okie dokie. Hello. I'm trying it from a different angle. So you see another aspect of my house. And we'll start in probably 3 minutes. This is stress relief yoga. Slightly more gentle than the Monday class. Gentle yoga, of course, can be just as strenuous as some of the other types of yoga. It just doesn't appear to be as fancy sometimes, but your body is getting just as much out of it. So have a block, have a strap, or 2 blocks, depending what you feel you need. Alrighty, it's practically the stroke of noon. So once again, welcome. My name is Amy, and if we should freeze on the screen, we will quickly leave it and a new one is made, and then click on that one. Let's get started. Sitting comfortably. Remember, always the knees want to be at least below the waist. If you can exhale them down, you can sit on a blanket, you can sit on a block or a towel, something that presses you forward to help them down. Gravity will bring them down over time. So sitting up straight, always thinking about space in the center of the body. And then if you feel comfortable, and you should because you're home, quiet, peaceful, no one can see you but yourself, close the eyes. That does have the effect of quieting the mind a little bit. And then let's inhale to a count of 4, hold it to 4, exhale to 4, and then hold it at the base of 4 and inhale again. I'll cue you through it. It's called square breathing. It's been used with the military and it has a calming effect. So you're making a square. You're inhaling, holding it, exhaling, holding it. First finger and thumb together. That is the root chakra connecting you to the ground, to the earth. Inhaling 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale 1, 2, 3, 4, and hold 1, 2, 3, 4. Again, breathing in 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold it there 1, 2, 3, 4. Release 1, 2, 3, 4, and then hold at the base of the lung fields 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's take 2 more square breaths, and you can do your own counts as long and short as you want. What we're doing is quieting the mind and increasing the lung capacity. Yoga is our chance to do fall mind cleaning and also body cleaning as we lubricate all the joints. After your second breath, start to stretch the arms out and be aware of the shoulders, keeping them down as you lift the arms up, inhaling up. Fingers touch, and this is literally a connection for the nervous system when fingers from both hands touch. And then press firmly, pulling them down. Let's go right to heart center and set an intention that this will be a good day. Once again, inhale the arms up. Let your fingers touch. Bring them as close as you can to the sides of the head while making sure your shoulders are released and press back. Maybe your thumbs touch the bone, the prominent bone in the back of the neck, the cervical bone, or maybe they don't. Inhale up for the cellular breath. Let's take a long breath here, holding it in, building up lung capacity, opening up. Chin to chest. Thumbs come down so we can start taking our arms behind the back, intertwining the fingers. Pull the belly button in and then scoop it up. That way we affect the entire core, and that's also a lock. And then start to squeeze in the glutes and squeeze the pelvic whole area. The way if you have to pee, you're holding that all in. So you've engaged 3 locks, still holding in your breath, bringing the top of your head down toward your mat. Finally, a little breath of air is coming out, and then another. And another as the body releases. Chin is up, shoulders are down. Shoulder mobility is so important. Inhale it up. Exhale it down. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Take your inside leg out, striving for symmetry. Is the world balanced? Are we balanced? Maybe it only matters what you yourself feel, the balance you feel within the world. And 3 times forward. And then go the other way. Every joint has fluid, and we're keeping that fluid to be liquidy and also mobilizing it throughout the joint. Take your right hand out to the side and take your head over to the left. Don't let the chin tuck, keep it up. You're making one line, sternocleidomastoid down to the middle finger. And then reaching tall and folding over. Let's hold this fold as you breathe in and out. You can let your hand kind of collapse on the head, just holding it here, continuing the breath, making it kind of a yin pose that you hold a little bit longer so the body opens. And then let's open up. Take the head over to the right. Reaching up, you want to lengthen here so you really can fold over to the left. And once again, you can just relax, keeping it here. If you want to make it even more relaxing, take your block, your book, whatever you're using, your pillow, and just hang. The body will open. The body does its part. if you do yours. Breathing in and breathing out. Showing the body you're relaxed, you're not tense, this doesn't hurt. And then let's come back up for the twist. Inhaling up, turn, left hand down, right hand behind you, look over your right shoulder. Turn the head to look over the left. Lift up that left arm and bring the right one underneath, pulling it into the chest. Arms come down and up again. Inhaling up, twist, right hand down, left hand behind the back, look over your left shoulder. Turn the head to look over the right, lift up that right arm, and bring the left under and pull it in. And then release. Unfold the legs, take them out to the side, a bit of relief, right? And let them fall to the right. Z pose here. Picking them up, let's go to the other side. Picking them up, we'll do the same thing again, or you can come onto your shins. So if you're coming onto the shin, you press up, pull up, and maybe take a back bend by pressing forward, making sure you're on both shins, reaching back, and then coming out, lifting the knees, and let's go to the other side. Stay here, or bring yourself up, press forward, lift back, opening up the heart. And come back. Just take the knees out to the side, stretching open, flexing the feet, and pointing. Flex and point. Let's try the lift. Right hand behind, left in front. Press down, rooting down to press up. Other side. Press and root. Probably haven't done that in a while. It was tough. Let's bring ourselves up. Keep the knees up. You're going to turn forward onto the front of the sits bones here, as if you're trying to press forward towards the pubic bone so you can keep your spine straight, bringing yourself all the way down. Wherever you are is exactly where you should be. So inhale and lengthen that spine, and exhale, take it down. Bring yourself back up and pull the knees in. Let's take the right ankle over the left and rock a little bit back and forth for a hip opener, especially if you've been sitting a lot, if you bike ride, even if you just go walking. The hips tend to be narrower and they're not open, and the hips are our platform, so we want to keep them mobile. Take a hold of the foot and pull it back. And then put that back. So we're in the position for the sciatic stretch. Have your belt near you, and let's just bring ourselves down onto the back and pull everything up into the chest. Honor the tight bodies by exhaling towards them. That means you're focusing, you're sending your energy to any tight spots. Keep the feet flexed. It's gentler on the knees. Let's put the left foot down, the right foot down, both arms out to a T, and take the knees to the right. You look to the left. Bringing them up, pull them into the chest, flatten the spine, and roll back up. Bent knees, come back to where we started. Left ankle over the right. And rock a little bit here. And then open up. Put it back. And take yourself back to the sciatic stretch. Pulling that leg up and pressing it all into your body. Flexing the feet. And just be aware which side feels tighter. And know that the tighter side is probably your less favored side. Just something to be aware of when you're moving around, when you're doing anything. Put the foot down, put the other one down, palms are down, and both knees go to the left. And then take them up. I'm going to adjust the screen because we're staying on our backs with the belt now. So you've got your belt, or you can do it without if you don't have one. It's just another tool to help with the stretch. So your right leg is up, right hand's on top, plugging the hip. Imagine stepping on the ceiling and open up to the right. And this is where your exhale really helps open up the leg and the stretch because it shows the body you're not tense. And at the same time, you're releasing all of those endorphins that are so positive in a stretch. Bring the leg up, left hand on top. Let's come a little bit across the midline. Take it back up, release your belt, and come around. Ankle goes one way, and then the other way. Flex the foot, and slowly and deliberately take it back down to the ground. As soon as it touches, bring up the other leg. Bend it to put your belt around it. Left hand's on top. As you release, this is an exhale out to the side. If you're using your block, you can end up landing on the block and once again take advantage of that movement where you're not straining at all. You're using a tool to rest the leg yet open up the inner thigh. And then let's pull it back up. Right hand's on top, come a little bit across the midline. This is the IT band stretch that you don't get in normal activities. Bring the leg back, release your strap, take your ankle around one way, and then the other way. Flex the foot and slow and deliberately with control, bring it all the way down to the ground. Point your toes, bring the arms up overhead, lengthening the body, all about making space in the body, pulling it long. Bring the arms back down, bring the knees up. We'll come into breech pose. So press down and lift up your hips. Once you're up, roll back onto the shoulder girdle so that you're not just pressing down the middle of the back, causing any pain. You're pushing up towards the shoulders. Once here, let's lift up the heels so we're on the balls of the feet, and then bring ourselves down and pull the feet in, flatten out the spine. Once more, legs are down, hands by the hips, so they also help press down as you lift your hips up and roll back to the shoulders. Come up onto the balls of the feet and bring yourself down. Pull in and come back up to seated. Inhaling and exhaling. Let's come onto all fours. Spreading the fingers. Opening up the collarbones. Take the right hand upside down and the left. Let's cat-cow here. Belly drops, head comes up. Inhale up. Rounding the back. Exhale. Remember, don't round more than your back wants. And take it from the belly. Inhale up. This rounding is belly button in. Pull it. It's a contraction here, so the spine is protected. Round the back. And last time. Inhale up. Exhale, rounding. Press your toenails down to the mat. Press the hands down. We'll roll back on the feet, lifting the knees. Roll back. It's painful if you haven't done it for a while. It's painful sometimes even if you have done it, but it's keeping our feet supple, and all those little bones have a lot of responsibility holding up all our weight all day. Let's try it once more. Press the toes down and lift up the knees. And then bring them down. Take your right foot forward, reach forward and open up to the side. Bend the elbow, touch the ear, opening up that whole side under the arm and down through the ribs. Bring the hand down. Let's take the left. Reach forward, so we're rotating the shoulder, bringing it up, and then bend to touch the ear. And then take it down. Once again, right foot comes forward. This time, rise up, inhale up, back bend. Exhale down. Right arm lifts up. Press it against, the back of your hand is pressing against a wall of air. Press hard, open up. Bring it down a little bit above the pinky toe and open up the left arm. This will involve a bit of balance, so you want to make sure your hand is above the foot. You're going to curl under the back toe and reach up, revolved here. And then bring that hand down, press back and forth. Just shift back and forth. From here, bring the right hand in. We're going to go into lizard. Both hands are in. Stretch out that back leg. And maybe peek around the front shin. Let your knee come down and stay here for a breath or two, or bend the back leg. Bending it and reaching for it, pulling it in. Take the hand down. Bring both hands on either side of the foot. I'll turn back again. And let's press back, kneeling pyramid. And then press forward into a deep lunge. Pressing back. press forward. Take the right hand inside. Bend down, bringing that whole forearm down. Reach under your right leg. Walk the hand out to the side. Take your left hand back. Start walking the right hand out as far as you can as you bring your head down. Deep stretch here, like a centipede, bringing your head down towards the mat. Maybe you can even touch your brow. Maybe you've got your block here. Feeling it everywhere, sending the breath there. That's where your energy and attention is. And then let's get out of that, bringing it in and taking the knee back. Shift to the right, shift to the left. Left foot steps forward. Inhale, touch the ground whenever you can. Make that connection. Inhaling up, exhaling down. Left arm comes up and down. Right arm comes up. Walk the left hand a little bit beyond the foot to the side, finding your balance as you curl under your back toes and lift up. Both hands inside. Lizard pose, bringing yourself down. Peek around the shin. Take the knee down. Maybe bend that back foot behind and reach for it. And then let's release it. Hands on either side, bend back, pyramid. And come forward. And bending back. And forward. The forearm comes down. The left forearm comes down underneath. Reaching out while the other arm comes back towards the right knee. So one arm is forward, one arm is back, right arm is back, left arm is forward, and you're bringing your head down towards the mat or onto your block, taking some breaths here in this very deep stretch, releasing, resolving, which is reducing inflammation in the body. Coming out, or take that arm out, either side. Come on to your knees. We're going to come to downward facing dog. Curl the toes and lift up, pressing back. Oh, if at this point your feet don't touch, your heels don't touch the ground, which is quite common, and it's not important that they ever do. But if you're one of those people that just want them to go down, widen your stance. This makes it easier, a little easier as you press back. And then let's try widening the hands as well. So it's a really wide downward facing dog. And take some breaths here. Before we come to stand, bring your hands back. Outside the length of the shoulders, bring your feet back, start walking up, forward fold. Press up to a half back and open up, coming to standing. Bring you up. Coming to standing. Take a moment in mountain. Very important to find that equilibrium. Your foot has corners, so you want to have the sides, both sides pressed down. You want to have the heels pressed down, and then open up your hands, stretching them, lift the toes, and take a breath here. Inhale, and exhale. Let's open up, acknowledge ourselves, our space, how important every single living thing is, and exhale the arms down. We're going to bring up the right knee, again, striving for physical balance and emotional balance and clearing out the brain. So inhale the arms up. On the exhale, lift up the right. You can always hold underneath. Same good as not holding. And then hold it or release it, stretch it out, and let's take it down. Left. Inhale up. Exhale, lift up the left. Same idea, hold it or not. If you're holding it, make a little basket. And then we'll release, stretching it out and down. Body goes side to side. And inhale the arms up. Let's come up and over to the right. Pull a little bit on the left wrist. Come back up. Over the other way. Pull on the right. Coming back up. Flip your hands up. Stretch up. Take it behind the head. And do a little back bend here. And then let's swan dive halfway. And bring yourself up. A hinge. Inhale up and down. This time we'll take the leg to the back. We'll end up going into dancer's pose. So let's inhale the arms up. Exhale, lift up the right leg. Take a hold of it. And this is where you can stay. Flexing the foot. Or bring that left arm out. And maybe come inside. Pulling 2 directions. And then release it down. So we're taking the hip in all its directions after loosening it up on the ground. Let's take the left leg, same thing. Inhale. And because it's a release, we do it on the exhale. Pull up the left. Take a hold of the ankle. And this is where you can stay and find your balance. Or you can begin to pull in 2 directions. Or you can take the hand inside. It has the effect of keeping the knee closer to the other leg. It's just a choice. And pull. You fall out, you get back in. And let's release. Coming to the side. Inhale up. Exhale, bring the knee out to the side. And then attach it as a branch, a tree branch. Maybe grow and bloom. Let's take one more breath here. And bring it down. Glue the right foot down and bring your arms up, always moving lymph through the body every time you take the arms above the shoulders. And exhale. Attach it or not, your choice. And again, grow and bloom, or keep the hands pressed tight against each other into the chest. And release. Let's step right foot forward, left one back for warrior one. Bring the arms up. Inhale up. Exhale, press forward, lengthen. And inhale back up. Once more. Exhale, don't snap the knee, just straighten the leg as you pull forward. And inhale up. Open to warrior two. And inhale up. Exhale down. Remember, you still want your torso between your two legs. Some people tend to go a little forward. We go forward when we go over, but we're first straight up and down. Reversing your warrior. And then now press forward from here into side angle. Relax onto your front thigh and take the left arm over the ear. That has the effect of opening everything on the left side. Come back up and straighten the leg. We're going to go into triangle, and I wanted to invite you, if you have a wall, to go against the wall. Let me see if I can share this here. How's that? All right. So if I'm against a wall, and I apologize for whatever you might be seeing on the sides there. It is what it is. So we're in warrior two. I'm going to lean against the wall here, straighten my leg, and bring my whole body against the wall so that I get the full measure of coming into triangle. So if you've got a wall somewhere that you can use, and if not during this, then right after the class, try it. Because as you press back, you'll see that whatever we were doing in triangle probably before is not as good or as opening as what you can do against a wall. And then to come up, let's just slide up against the wall, bend the leg, and come back to your warrior one. I'll bring you back so we can do the other side. Left foot comes forward and right foot is back. Inhale up. Exhale, pressing down and back. And inhale. And exhale, lengthen, pull. Come back up to open to warrior two. Inhale, straighten, touch. Exhale, descend. I hope we did that on the other side. Inhale up. Straighten, come back. Reverse your warrior. And come to side angle, resting the arm. Shoot it overhead. And then come back to warrior two. Straighten that leg. Take a moment to go to your wall. Otherwise, shift forward as far as you can go. And then the arm comes down to the leg, to the floor, in front or in back. And if you can, you're looking up at your right arm. If that hurts your neck or it's not available, it's fine to look down. And then let's press down to come back up, bend the knee, and we come back up, warrior one. Step both feet together. Let's go into pyramid. So we can do reverse pyramid. Reverse pyramid's kind of fun, so I want you to have the chance to try it. I think I'll do it sideways. So my right foot forwards, my left foot's back. Not as much open as warrior one because the hips are front. So see what feels right with your back foot. And this is when you bend forward, just as we did kneeling, coming forward. Your hands can be in front, they can be in back for hands down, or pointing up towards the skull in prayer pose. So this is pyramid pose for us right now. Taking a breath. Make sure you're wide enough in your feet so it's not like a tightrope. Bring yourself up. Let's bring the hands around front. So both legs are straight, but now you're going to come onto the ball of the back foot for a moment. Still straight. Bend that knee, that back knee. Front leg is still straight. And start to press yourself back. Different kind of balance, a different kind of feel. And then let's come out of it and take the other side. Left foot is forward. Right foot's back. Both legs are straight, hips are front. Choose what you're doing with your arms. Fingers down, fingers up, pulling up and coming halfway. Sometimes pyramid goes all the way down, but we're just staying halfway up. And then bring yourself up. Come onto the ball of the back foot. Bend that back leg. Keep your spine straight and start to pull back. And it becomes unbearable, which it won't after a while. Step out, shake the legs, and we're coming down onto our backs for the final pose. So you can lie on your back. I'll flip this a bit. Pull the knee into the chest. Take your hand to the outside of that right knee and bring it over towards the left. Once again, I want to invite you to, if you're using a block, you can put it down there at whatever height so that you get that feeling of relaxing into a stretch so there's no strain. Always a choice, whatever you want to use to make something easier, more gentler on the body to get the same effect. Let's come back, straighten out the leg, pull the left one in, step, right hand to the outside, and roll over to the right. And then come back, and because we want a little more tension in the body before the final release of Shavasana, bring your feet straight up, flexing against your ceilings. Press your sacrum, your tailbone, down into the mat. Press hard. You'll feel the whole belly shift. And then slowly, slowly, to your own count, I'll probably go faster than you. You're going to bring your legs all the way down to the ground so that you're ready for Shavasana. Shavasana is where they relax the legs, relax the arms, relax the jaw, relax the eyelids. Close everything up. Relax your shoulders, your toes. Separate your teeth. Nothing left to do in this pose but breathe in and out. So continue to lie on your back, taking this moment, this very brief meditation at the end of your yoga, to breathe in and to breathe out. Often we think we are the sum total of all the things that have happened to us. All the bad things that have happened to us have made us the person that we are today. But it's actually the healing of all those things, the going through all those things that have helped make you what you are today. So the composite and the glue has made you what you are today. And what you are is the combination of the activity of your mind, your thoughts, the movements of your body, the connection between them, which is the breath. So you are not your thoughts. You can be your mind. So let go of those thoughts, which are all labels, and begin anew with each yoga class and the breath going in and the breath going out. Every person has a purpose. Every person is needed. Continue to breathe in and breathe out. Be mindful of any tension in the body as you release it down. And then gently let your fingers touch the thumb one at a time, reminding yourself of your connection to the universe and the universe within the self and the greater universe beyond you. Bring the knees in together to your chest, roll over, left or right side. You're getting ready now to return to your day that you're going to look at with a positive point of view, bringing yourself back up when you feel ready. Balancing both sides of the brain by firmly pressing the hands together, drawing in close, aware of yourself, the greater good of yourself. Thank it. Thank this body, this vessel for serving you. And from the divine in me to the divine in you, thank you so much for joining me, practicing, sharing your energy and your spirit. Namaste. Please feel free to also let Carrie Ann know if there's anything special you ever want to do or don't do.